guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana if you're new here, and if you're not new here, then you already knew my name. In today's video, we're gonna get into this pink glam look and just talk about some real life things and where I've been and things I've been struggling with. So if you want to see how to get this cute look and you want to get in my business, keep watching. I haven't done this in so long. Ugh, and I'm ashamed. I feel ashamed, but it's a new day. I'm here. And let's talk about where I've been and what I've been doing and not doing. Clearly, I haven't been posting. Haven't been editing, nothing, recording. I don't think I've turned this camera on seriously since like sometime in February probably. It's currently March 17th. But you know, honestly, I just been in a rut. A big rut. And it's taking me some time to pull myself out of it. I don't know if it's like period related. I don't know what it is. But I know I got to get out of it. We're going to do a very pink spring look. I have some new products I'm also going to show you all. And we're going to start with this L brow lift I got a little bit ago. I was getting over the NYX one I used, so it's like it's time for me to get a new one. But anyway, when is the last time I posted? It's probably been about a month now since I posted. And I think what made me stop posting for a little bit, or one of the things anyway, is the next video that I was supposed to post was a clothing haul / like some spring look inspiration. And while I will put on any outfit, because at the end of the day I am a fashion girly and I gotta put that shit on at all times, I'm still very insecure about my body. And I feel like that's just normal. Like, that's just natural. Plus size women have it very hard. Black plus size women have it hard, especially if you're short like me. And my weight is almost proportionate. Like, my arms are big, my stomach is big, boobs big, thighs big. My behind is not. Okay. I'm also a short girl, so I just look bigger in general because I'm so short. So like, if me and a woman who is like 5'9" weighed the same thing, she would be more desirable, or she is more desirable, just because, you know, she's taller, her weight, she doesn't look like me, even though we weigh the same thing. So I still struggle with that from time to time. I'm still gonna post a video. I haven't started editing yet, but I'm still gonna post a video. But I got my first mean comment while I was out too. And while I was feeling those feelings before I even got that comment, first of all, that comment doesn't really bother me because 1, you don't know me. 2, I don't know you. 3, look at your page. Talk about me getting the gym. You have nothing but video games. Show what you look like. Simple as that. But as I was saying, I started having those feelings before I even got that comment. But it's like, damn, y'all already commenting crazy stuff like that before I even post a video that is like focused on my weight and what I wear and whatnot. It's not necessarily focused on my weight, but it's gonna obviously play a really big role in the outfits I choose and how I choose to wear them. But yeah, you're commenting stuff like that before I even, like, just on a regular video. What you about to post on the video that's like highlighting what I'm wearing as a plus size girl? I'm taking this LA brow pomade. I don't think I've done my makeup on camera since buying this. It's in the shade dark brown. I feel like, I don't know, it kind of makes my brows look ashy, I feel like. Maybe that's just me. But it's okay. It's all water under the bridge. This is definitely not the right shade, but whatever. You know what? I don't really think it's water under the bridge, but it just is what it is. Like, I can't change myself overnight. And who are you to tell me that I'm not trying to change myself if you don't know me? You know? Talking about getting in the gym, bitch. I do be in the gym. Like, this is not... I'm 27. It's taken 27 years for me to look like this. And I'm not going to get rid of, like, I'm not going to stop looking like this in overnight. It's just, it's not how things work. I wish they did make things a lot easier for me, but. See, I think that's one small thing that has made me like slow down just a little bit. Because that video has to be a video that goes up. It's just that simple. I'm about to use, as you already probably know if you watched my other videos, House Labs Concealer in the shade 41 Medium Deep Golden. Is that what it's called? Medium Deep Neutral, excuse me. To cover up my brows. And actually, before I do that, this is something I've also picked up recently. This Innisfree Dewy Glow Jelly Cream. I typically would take this and mix it with my Say Beauty all over like glow drops. Am I gonna do that today though? No, I think I'm just gonna use this. I think I'm gonna use this as like just a highlight today. So just take some of this, put it all over my face. Another small thing that I think has really gotten to me lately. Actually, this is not a small thing. It's actually probably a very big thing that I'm still working on. But I am taking e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, by the way. This is not new. I always use this. And that's me having PCOS, which is not a small thing. I don't know why I called it small, but in January and February, I was really struggling with that, like bleeding. I think I bled the entire month of January and like half the month of February. I have medicine prescribed by my doctor that has been working very well. So it's been helping. But that was really getting to me too, because, you know, hormones out of whack. Even if you're just bleeding in general, it's just so annoying. It's just crazy annoying. And then if you're doing it for a month and a half non-stop heavy. Like, I don't feel like doing nothing. Like, I feel tired, disgusting, annoyed. It's just a bunch of different things. I still used the concealer to prep my eyelid. I'm supposed to be doing a pink look, like I said, but I ain't got not near pink eyeshadow. So we're gonna have to make something shake. But yeah, the medicine that was prescribed to me is working. I take it for 10 days out the month and then I bleed. And then we're all set. So that's been working so far. And then my friend also gave me a recommendation for some medicine that's supposed to help with hormones and whatnot. And I'm currently waiting on a new insurance card or my insurance provider, so I can go ahead and schedule a doctor's appointment and we can talk about that. And talking about what's my next steps after the medicine that I'm currently taking runs out, because I'm supposed to take it 10 days off the month and they only prescribed me enough for 3 months. So I don't know if it's supposed to, like, I'm just supposed to be good after that, or if I need to go back to the doctor so she can prescribe me some more. I don't know. So we're just gonna stay tuned for that. For this eyeshadow, we're gonna have to probably use blush. So not even eyeshadow, but just eye look. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna take this e.l.f. blush in the color, I think it's Rose You Slay. Again, this is not something new. Another thing, the third thing that has been having me down lately is just comparison. I've talked about this in one of my other videos before, but when you're a new influencer, or not even influencer, just new to social media and trying to create a name for yourself, it's very, for me anyway, especially as somebody who like seeks validation in others, and has terrible anxiety. Oh, it's actually kind of cute. What? Hold on. It's so hard for me to go on social media and not compare myself to others or other small YouTube channels or TikTok accounts and whatnot. And I know I need to stop doing that, but like when I'm doing, they always say to do research when you're about to post a video or whatever the case is. So, you know, anytime I'm doing research or just scrolling in general, just being so discouraged. Like, oh my God, why does this person have this? Why does that person have that? And I don't. And it's like, girl, this is not a quick journey, you know? This is not going to be a quick journey. It's not going to be an easy journey at all. And I know that. But I just still find myself wanting things quickly. I'm very impatient. And I think this is teaching me how to not be so impatient. Like, I really got to calm down. It's kind of crazy, honestly. This is another e.l.f. blush, the Camo Liquid Blush. in the shade Pinky Promise that I picked up recently. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm also going to just put this on my lid on the outside, maybe. All right, I'm going to take one of my favorite brushes I use for blending, which is, I have two of them. The Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques. And I'm going to try to make sense of this going on my eye. Just try to blend it all together. Comparison is such a hard thing for me to overcome. Which I need to talk to my therapist about, but once again, until I get my new insurance card, child, I need to call them tomorrow, actually. I'm glad I'm talking about this. So next time I talk to her, I need to ask her like tips on how to not compare myself. Cause it's taking me down. It's taking me down. And then I'll go like watch I'll go watch videos that are just like, oh, you know, if you wanna how to grow on such and such platform, and it's like, oh, just set yourself apart, do this, do that. And it's like I believe in that, don't get me wrong. It's just like if everybody's posting get ready with me and I'm really a person who likes getting ready no matter what, and that's the kind of content I enjoy doing, what do you want me to do? Like, you have to stay true to yourself, but you also do want to try to set yourself apart. But everybody is going to, it's like, no, because so many people are posting and whatnot, baby, it's rare that you'll find somebody with an original idea. Like, we all are going to post get ready with me's while I'm going to tell you this. Get ready with me while doing this, that, and the third. It really doesn't matter. Like, we have all done get dressed with me. I don't know. Like, I don't know what y'all want. This is a Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. It's for your lips. But I bought, this is like in a very light pink color. It's in the color Dreamer. Very pretty shade of pink. But it's just a little too ashy for my lips. So I'm going to try putting it on my eyes here. And something that I have came to realize, it's me who makes the video original. Like, nobody else is Kiana J. Clark, okay? Nobody else has my face, like, on me. Like, this is my face. Nobody else has these kind of eyebrows that I have. While we all may have some similar features, or while there's another plus size girl who I'm sure has a round face, like me, a beautiful round face, it's not my round face. And that's when I have to take some of the like research and all the things that people have posted, or successful people who have posted, and that are like, oh, well, this is what you need to do. You need to do this, you need to do that. That's what I need to remove all of that information out of my head, because this person has gotten to where they are because they are that person. Like, they are themselves. And I know I have an electric personality and people will love me and whatnot. But this world is so big, like, to be able to get seen, it's just going to take some time. And that doesn't mean that I need to switch up anything that I'm doing, per se. I'm sure there are some things I can definitely get better on as far as editing and filming and whatnot, but I don't need to change the type of content. Basically, like I can post a million makeup videos of a pink look just like everybody else, and one day it will be seen by thousands of people, and that's just is what it is. Like, it's just gonna take time. I have to do better with patience. Okay, this is kind of shaping up to be something. I don't know what, but I hate doing eye looks. Like, it just takes so much time, concentration, be stressing me out. Okay, I have this old Sephora miniature palette, and I'm gonna take this shade Peanut, I guess. It's like a, kind of looks like a pink shimmer to me. I don't know. I'm gonna take that shade and just lightly, very lightly dab it over my eyelid. I just feel like it needs just a little powder. Just a little. Oh, wait a minute. Did she do something? Yeah, sometimes it's just good to just do whatever you want to do. And I think I need to take that approach from now on. Like, research is good. Don't get me wrong. You do need to do your research. But you also just need to make sure you're staying true to yourself. And that's one thing that I also learned from like working out. Anytime I wanted to get back into working out and going to the gym more consistently, whoa, can y'all see this? I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I'm gonna take pictures later. Anytime I wanted to get back into the gym and consistently work out and whatnot, I would do a bunch of research. And then I would get so stressed and overwhelmed because, you know, like, I'm trying to listen to what all these people are saying and do everything that they're suggesting. But baby, you ain't been on no machine in months. You're not gonna master it the first time. You just need to go in there and get a good feel for the machine first, get comfortable in the machine, because not every machine is created equally, and not every machine is created for you, okay? Some people prefer elliptical. Some people prefer a treadmill or the Stairmaster. Like, you know, some people prefer dumbbells or kettlebells, you know. Everybody has their preference, and you need to get in the gym first, figure out what you prefer, and then go back, do the research to that machine that you want to learn to get better on. Same thing applies to content and whatnot. You just need to create the videos first, post them, figure out what works for you. Because when I first started this, I never thought I would get as many views on hair videos as I have. I never thought I was good at doing hair, or thought that I had any like tips or tricks or anything like that. But, and I didn't even think that people, well, that's a lie. I did know that people were still like looking up natural hair videos and things like that. I just, for some reason it comes to me. Like, I just don't be thinking that people are interested in me. Again, insecurities, whatever, working on it. Whoa, this is kind of cute. Like, I know people are still looking up how to do a natural hairstyle and things like that. Hell, I'd still do it. I have done a million natural hairstyles time and time again, but I still go on TikTok and look up how to do a slick back bun just for fun. Like, I don't know. I just like to see it before I go and do it again. I don't know. And, you know, every time I film and post, I'm just learning, hey, do whatever it is you want to do. Niching will be the death of you, especially when you are just starting out. Do what you want to do. And then let your niche or your special talent find you. And that's what I'm working on. Another thing that's had me down recently is just like, I feel like I am not hitting all the goals I want to hit. Like I want to hit them. Like towards the end of last year, I sat down and made a list of monthly goals that I would like to reach. And while I started off strong, maybe I'm starting to give up. Like, for instance, I wanted to reach 135 subscribers by, I think, February. Or it could have been by March. But girl, I didn't even post for like the last 2 weeks of February. And I have not posted at all in March yet. It's just like, how you expect to reach these goals? And I think I need to understand that, or I guess figure out a way to understand that even if I don't hit that goal that month, maybe there's the next month. You don't stop not trying to reach that goal. Social media is just a little unpredictable sometimes, especially when you're new. You never know what's gonna be that video that everybody likes or everybody comments on. You know? It's like you just have to keep going. I'm a person who loves to-do lists and loves to check everything off their to-do list, and when I can't do that when I want to do it, it's the end of the world for me. I'm a Libra, don't know what to do about it. You know? One eye is giving, the other one is just, there's a lot going on. Yeah. A lot of that goes back to consistency. And like, I have a schedule. I need to stick to that schedule, a posting schedule. I need to stick to it. I've written things out and I need to stick to the things that I've written out. And I'll do well for weeks. 7 to 8 weeks, I'll do well for it. Then all of a sudden, for some reason, I'll just not, like, I would just not do well anymore. I'm going to attempt a wing. I've not done a wing in years. I've actually, like I said, I hate eye makeup. But I picked up this Sephora colorful Winked felt liner in the shade, it's some sort of brown, because again, it's in the shade cup of Joe, whatever. We're gonna try this. I hope I don't fuck this up. We're gonna do some underpainting, something I've never done before and I really want to try it. And the underpainting is basically doing all your makeup first except for the foundation. So just laying the base. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my House Labs concealer again. In the color that is my shade. So 41 medium deep neutral. I'm gonna put that under my eye first. I actually wasn't supposed to do that, I forgot. I'm supposed to do my blush first, but whatever. And then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take my orange concealer from LA Pro Girl and go on top of my top lip with it, just because that's where I have some darkness at. I think I also need to remember that I'm doing this because I like doing this. I want to have fun, and this is fun to me. And I get so caught up in the numbers, in the results, in the performance of this whole thing that I think I lose sight on why I'm doing this. It's because I feel like this is my true calling. Like, I don't really need to explain that any further than that's all I need to say. So this is what I have friends and a therapist for. But anyway, I feel like this is my true calling, and that just is what it is. And I need to remember that. Like, I have fun when I do this. I have so many videos that won't go up, and I never intended for them to go up, that I just filmed for fun. I genuinely like doing this. Ever since I got this camera, I've been in it, okay? I also told myself when I bought this camera that I'm going to use it. I'm going to exhaust it, okay? If it's just is what it is. I'm sorry, I keep looking at myself because what? This is turned out pretty okay. I just like to be in front of the camera. I do. I feel like I'm a little scared to admit that just because of like some childhood trauma things. But at the end of the day, I like to be in the camera. I like for the camera to be in my face. And I need to start acting like it. Let's take my Charlotte Tilbury spray and spray my concealer brush. I just need to remember that you like doing this. This is not for play. It is for play, but it's not for play. Like, this is something you enjoy doing. In my free time, I'm on the camera. When I have a day off, I'm in this camera. And I really need to stop losing sight of that, or I'll never achieve any of the goals I have for myself. None of the plans I've made for myself will come to fruition if I don't keep my eye on the goal. And one of the goals is just to have fun while doing this. Like, you want to do something that you do like. You want to do something that you genuinely can see yourself doing for years. And while influencing and maybe posting on YouTube is not necessarily something I can see myself doing for years, making content, making art, is something I can see myself doing forever. And I have so many ideas. I just have to stop thinking about what other people will think. And that's just what it is. While the concealer that I just put around my mouth is setting, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my blush. And I think I'm gonna use this, the Pinky Promise by e.l.f., the Camo Liquid Blush. Pinky Promise by e.l.f. And I think I'm gonna spice it up and use this the matte ink by Superstay Maybelline that I used on my eyelid earlier, and also put it on my cheeks. As I was saying, like, I have a lot of ideas and so much potential. And I need to start acting like I have a lot of ideas, a lot of good ideas, and a lot of potential. You know, I kind of wish I would have realized that this was my passion before now. And just so you all can get a sense of how much this was my passion, like when I was younger, like a little girl, yes, a little girl, but even more is like when I was able to have a phone. So like 4th grade, 5th grade, middle schoolish. I used to go on, I don't know if y'all ever know of Venus.com, but like That's where Venus.com and like Romans. That's where my mom's choir, like church choir, I guess my church choir too, but anyway, that's where the choir will order a lot of their like outfits from every year for their choir anniversary. Ooh. If you don't know what a choir anniversary is, then you're probably not a Southern girl like me. I'm gonna take my House Labs concealer in the shade 34 medium golden, and this is my highlighting shade, and just put it in the corner of my eye. Anyway, I used to go on those websites and take screenshots of like outfits. Like I would make up my own outfits and take screenshots of certain pieces from their websites and create my own outfits. And like I would do that for every day of the week because I wanted to be like, you know, like when I get older, this is what I want to wear, this is what I'm going to do, things like that. So like pretending like I'm already older and creating outfits for the week. And then just to take my delusion a step further, I would also go on like Oshkosh B'gosh or Carter's and create outfits for my kids. Kind of crazy. And for like the pieces that I couldn't find on those websites, because for some reason I limited myself to just those two websites, but anyway, I would just Google, oh, like red shirt with like ruffles, just as an example, and take a screenshot of that and make outfits. So this has been my passion for a while, and like just anything in beauty and whatnot. Anytime my mom and I would go to the grocery store, I would always read the magazines while we wait in line and look at all of the celebrities' outfits and makeup and hair. And I used to watch, when I got older, I used to watch, I don't even know what the Fashion Police, do they call it? With Joan Rivers. Best thing ever made for me. Like, I don't know. I'm about to go in with this cream bronzer by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Deep 10. I feel like I did not buy this deep enough. So I'm gonna go back one day. I always say this and I never do it. I wanna go back one day and buy a shade darker. But I think because I have my like winter color still here, I'm looking a little light. This color will work fine for now. I usually take this big brush and do it, but I just feel like that's too big. So I'm gonna take this base shadow brush that I probably should have used earlier and go into this really well. Then I hate getting my hands dirty, so I'm gonna take this paper towel. But yeah, just being in the camera, being in the entertainment industry, I think is really, I know, it's truly a passion of mine. And I know that because when I think about filming, another reason why I know that is because when I think about filming, I think about just getting in front of this camera and doing anything. I want to do I just had it, I lost it. Oh, I want to do all sorts of things like reviews on TV shows. Like, I have so much to say about the Married to Medicine reunion. So much to say. And I think after it's actually done being filmed, or after they post the third one, which I think is today, but I'll watch it tomorrow. I need to go back, watch it, and give y'all my opinion on it, because I've been with Married to Medicine since day one, baby. Since when I thought I wanted to be a doctor. Since day one, daughter. I want to do, oh, I did not do my nose. Oops. I knew I was forgetting something. Also, I have another really cool idea, but because I'm actually already in the process of planning that out and trying to film it, just got to find the right time to do it. I'm not going to tell you that because I don't want to give away too much. You'll see it when you see it. I think I also really lack believing in myself. Once again, I feel like that's just some childhood trauma things. I feel like sometimes I just need to have a regular job or need to be happy with the possibility of just having a regular job and not being in the entertainment industry. But I feel like that's just some childhood things getting the best of me in my mind. And like anything is possible. And as I get older, I'm realizing that truly, like I know people say that, but no, like anything is possible. And I just also feel like I put myself on this like timer. Like, I should have done this at this age. I should have done that at that age. And I'm getting older. And I need to hurry up. Like time is winding down. And yes, time is, is winding down. But that's just because we all gonna die one day. Not because I have to have had done this or that by a certain age. Victoria Monet is 34. And she's getting her Grammys. Tyler Perry didn't get his first big break until like 28. It took Aretha Franklin how long to get her Grammys and whatnot? Michelle, what's her name? Michelle Yeoh, I believe. Just got her first Oscar like a year or two ago. Baby, you can do anything at any age. And that's just what it is. Like, your time, when it's your time, it will be your time. And that's just something that I have to trust in and remember. But I literally can just feel like I can just feel a change brewing. And every time I film, every time I post, every time I talk about things I want to do with my friends and whatnot, like my plans, hopes, dreams, goals, and all that good stuff, I can just feel it brewing even more. Oh, the nose, darling. The nose. Put a lot of concealer on, by the way. Ooh. But yeah, you can do anything at any age. And I need to start acting like I believe in that. Okay. Because I have a lot of great ideas for the girls, for the culture. All right, so when you do underpainting, you are then supposed to go over it. You don't have to, I guess, but you're then supposed to go over it with some foundation. Some people don't. Some people only just take it like in the places you didn't put any product. So like right around here is typically where a lot of people don't put product at. But I have not done my makeup in so long. I'm going to spray my face first, then go in with the beauty blender and just blend it a little bit more. And then I'm going to take foundation all over my face. So that's what I feel like doing. And why not? Another thing that's played a huge role in my lack of presence on the internet at the moment is my 9 to 5. When you know that something isn't necessarily going to be a part of your life for the rest of your life, you tend to care about it less. But clearly, because I'm not making any money from social media right now, I can't just quit my job. And like, I have bills to pay. I have things I want to do, like traveling, and I have a dog. No, like, I just can't make, while I could make that reckless decision of just quitting my job and moving back home, it's not something I necessarily want to do, just because home is stressful. I love my parents, but woo, child, they be stressing me out. And if you think you won't get no content from me right now, you definitely won't. You get very little if I had to move back home. And I joke around with my mom and be like, I'm just gonna come back home and focus on all the things I want to focus on, and she's down for it. It's just, that would be a lot for me, because my parents are a lot for me sometimes. So that's that. But yeah, my job is, I hate my job. That's just what it is. It takes up a lot of my time, and any 9 to 5 is going to take up a lot of your time. It's literally going to take up 8 hours. But because I hate my job, I be not wanting to do nothing when I get off from work. And I work a terrible shift, 10:30 to 7, and I'm trying to get off of it. But it's just going to take some time. And I've been going on interviews to get a better job, one that pays me better and has better hours. Because another thing about me is I'm not a night owl. I like to go to bed at a certain time, or at least be done with work by a certain time. And while editing and filming is something that I like, it still requires work and energy that I don't have to give at 8 and 9 p.m. Like, when I get off from work, I like to take a little time to myself. Is that a piece of hair? Ooh. I like to take a little time to myself, you know, just to recuperate, because my job is taxing on my brain. Job is very taxing on the brain sometimes. And by the time I take some time, because I get off at 7, by the time I take some time to just myself and take a shower, walk the dog, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like, cook dinner. It just annoys me. Versus if I could get off at 5 latest, I could, you know, edit. I'm gonna take my House Labs foundation in the shade, I think this is also in the shade 41. Oh, 425 medium deep neutral. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand, just a pump and a half. Typically I will take a brush, but because I want this to be a little more seamless, I'm gonna take a beauty blender clean beauty blender, spray it. And then go in. Oops. So I'm gonna take it, diffuse it on the back of my hand some, and then go in with it on my face. Then I'm gonna take my One Size Beauty setting powder in the shade Sweet Honey and set under my eye. Before I do that, I'm gonna go back in with my concealer brush and just make sure that it's all blended out, no creases, no anything like that. I need to find a better job, a better 9-to-5, and that's just what it is. And I'm trying my best to. I'm going on interviews, I'm submitting applications left and right, but ain't nobody talking to me right, which is why I think another reason, like, God is saying, hey girl, you need to get on it. Like, I'm trying to show you that this is for you, and you playing. Like, your hopes and dreams and aspirations really can come true, but you don't have to work at it and work for it. And I'm trying to show you that, but you out here focused on the wrong things. You know, he's like, I know you need a job. Like, you have to have a job, true indeed, but you have a job. You don't like it, and I don't want you to like it. So what are you going to do about it? And at the end of the day, any job that I apply to, I'm not going to like. That's just what it is. If it has nothing to do with what I want it to do with, it's just, I'm not going to like it. I'm going to find something wrong with it. But I know I have to work because I have things I need to do. I'm not going to like any job. That's just, it's what it is. But like, I have to work. But I need my 9-to-5 to also allow me to focus on my actual dreams and fund my actual dreams. And these jobs just aren't talking right. And I really don't, corporate America just really aggravates the fuck out of me. Like, I went on one job interview and the pay was fine. I could have worked with it. It's definitely, I was going to definitely get paid a lot more than what I'm getting paid now. And I could work with it. But they were like, oh yeah, the schedule is just going to be random. You never know what you're going to work until, you know, we give you a new schedule. It'll never be consistent. Never be consistent. No. No. My whole thing in life now is trying to get to a place of consistency and stability. I can't do that if I don't know what my work schedule is going to be. Like, that's just not something I can do. And I had a job before I got this job that I'm working at now. I left the job. The money was stable. The job itself wasn't stable, and it was stressing me out, and it was just a horrible situation, and they did me kind of dirty and whatnot. And I vowed to myself when I left that job, like, I'm not going to take anything less than what I'm worth, anything less than what I want. Because if you have to stay at a job for 25, 30 years, it needs to be something that you somewhat can tolerate. Like, if the money isn't the best, it needs to be a good work environment that allows you to have a good work-life balance. And that's just not what I have at the job I had before this and the job that I have now. And I thought I was going to get that at the job I have now, but they tricked me. They tricked me. And if you're not going to have a good work-life balance or a good work environment, then it needs to be money, okay? It needs to be either or. If I can't have both, it needs to be one or the other. And if I can't get either one or the other from a job, I'm not going to take the job. I'm not going to keep putting myself in the same situation. I can't afford to keep putting myself in, you know, the same nonsense situation. I'm going to take this off. I got my hair done yesterday. So I need to wrap this up. I've been rambling, but yeah, that's the biggest issue I'm trying to tackle right now in my life, and that's getting, I'm just gonna take these Say Beauty drops, and I'm also gonna take, if I can find it, oh, this illuminating bronzer. That's illuminating bronzer, but it wasn't dark enough for me, but it matched my skin tone perfectly. So now I just use it as like a highlighter. My biggest priority right now is just finding a new 9-to-5. As far as like priorities outside of posting. It's just finding a new 9-to-5 that either can pay me more or give me a better work-life balance. Like, how do I not have a good work-life balance and getting paid pennies? It just doesn't work that way, or shouldn't work that way. Obviously, that's not my only focus. That's not my only focus right now, but that's something that has to change in my life for my sanity. So to wrap this up, because I definitely do need to wrap this up, I'm gonna get back on my posting for sure. That was never a question, honestly. It was just a matter of when and how can we avoid going through this every so often. Like, there's obviously a big issue here as to why I can't stay consistent and why I'm always talking down on myself and things like that. But we need to tackle it. Like, we're too old, girl, like, to be letting trauma get in our way and hold us back. We're too old for this. We gotta stop. Oh my God, I also realized that I have a big fear of missing out. A big case of FOMO, and I don't even know why. Like, for instance, I'll get off from work and know that I need to immediately do editing and or filming. But I'd be like, oh my God, no, what if I don't have another chance to have some me time until 2 days from now or 3 days from now? I ain't got no fucking kids. So it's just like, girl, what are you worried about? Okay, and if you don't have time for yourself in another 2 days, then that's just the sacrifice you're gonna have to make. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You have to make sacrifices, and I know that, and that's just something that I'm gonna have to get over. And it's not just like filming and editing and whatnot that I have FOMO with. It's anything. Like, I don't eat beef or pork. just because I noticed that it started to make me feel bad at a certain point. So I don't eat beef and pork. However, anytime I go to a steakhouse, or yeah, anytime I go to a steakhouse or a Texas Roadhouse, I have to have a steak. And it's just like, what if I don't get another steak? Girl, who cares if you don't get another steak? Like, first of all, you've had steak a million times. You've been to steakhouses a million times. Try something else on the menu. I don't know why I have such a big fear of FOMO, of like fear of missing out. You know this is going to make you feel bad later. So don't do it. Like, you can't keep doing stuff for the vibe. Especially when it doesn't make you feel good. The vibe, the ultimate vibe, is to feel good in everything you do and all the decisions you make. It doesn't mean it necessarily has to be the right decision all the time, just because things change and things don't always work out the way you want them to. But we can't keep being out here doing stuff because we were afraid that we won't have another chance to do it. And if you don't have another chance to have a steak, oh well. Like, it's not working out for you to begin with. There's nothing on this brush. I'm just blending out some more. So that's another thing that's contributing to me. I know I need to make sacrifices, but for some reason, like, I'll be afraid to make sacrifices. Just, and I think that also speaks to just me. Like, I had to sacrifice a lot as a child and growing up. I'm tired of sacrificing, but it's like, I gotta sacrifice just a little bit more. I'm almost there. I realized my passion and everything I want to do, and I'm almost there. Just gotta sacrifice a little bit more to get what you really want. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna take this House Labs bronzer and just take it under my eye. I'm glad I got all that off my chest. Sorry if y'all couldn't follow that or it sounded like I was rambling, going all over the place, because I was, but I needed a little something to help me get back into the to help set the vibe of posting and filming again, and this has helped me. So just bear with me is what I'm trying to get at the end of the day. I'm using the Lip Bar Smudge Proof Lip Liner. I think it's in the shade Straight Living. It's brown. But just bear with me. I'm gonna get back on posting. Shout out to my friends. A couple of my friends who were on my ass this past month about posting. If you don't gain anything else from this conversation, and honestly, the conversation was for me. But if you don't get anything else from this, I guess the biggest thing that you need to get from it is to keep pushing. It's gonna be a lot of obstacles. It's gonna be a lot of nonsense happening, a lot of things trying to get in your way, but you gotta keep going. And try not to do too much. I think another thing that stressed me out for the last month and a half, I was trying to do way too much. I was trying to post, edit, do my 9-to-5, work out, eat right, have time for friends, save money, do like one thing at a time, have multiple projects, post on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube multiple times a week. It's just a lot. Take it one step at a time. And just take your time. I need to start, when I do these, I need to start writing stuff down because I be getting all sorts of sidetracked. So again, if you couldn't follow, sorry. Hopefully you at least like the look, which you probably can't see it that well right now. But I'm gonna take the girls outside. I'm gonna take the girls, ooh. I'm gonna take the girls outside so you can see for real. I need to hurry up before the sun go down because what time is it? It's 6:03. I've been doing this for like 2 hours. I'm tripping. And you see, like, this is what I love. Like, just getting in camera and talking. Whoa, I got things to do, girl. I got a sunlight to catch. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, I'm back. I'm gonna put on this Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade Inspirer. This is a pink that I love. Oh my God, y'all, I'm really loving how this look is coming out. I was so afraid to do this look just because I don't really be doing color. Because I've gotten so used to brown, like color be scaring me, excuse me. But I'm glad I did this. The new hair. Okay, so I have 2 lip options here. I could take this House Labs lip oil from the shade, I don't, it's pink. It's pink. And I think I am gonna take this. I'll show you my other option in a second. That's not giving what I wanted to give. Hold on. This is the one I need. The NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip. And this is in the shade Supermodel. This is what you all need. Okay, especially for the springtime. It's a beautiful color. The NYX Fat Oils have great color, great pigment to them. And then, ugh. This combo, bro. You all just don't know. Now I'm going to attempt to put on these lashes. They are the Kiss New and Press One Falsies. It's just, it says to just press and go. So these have no glue. I hate mascara. I hate putting on false lashes because of glue. It makes a mess. I'm super impatient and I just never take my time with it. So I saw these. I said, let me try these and see if these will make a world of difference for me. So it says to try to avoid the band when putting them on. Ooh, wait, please. So it says pluck a cluster from the tray, did that. Press the cluster underneath your natural lash and then squeeze clusters and natural lash together with the applicator. Okay. So, let's try to do that. I'll be putting lashes on crooked. All right, and here's the finished look. I will give y'all an update about these lashes. It took me a little bit longer than I expected it to, because as I get to the inner corner of my eye, I always fuck up. But anyway. And I also think that you need to put on these lashes before you do your makeup. I have always been an advocate of doing lashes before makeup in general. I just think it saves so much time, get the hard part out the way. So next time I'll put these on before I do my actual makeup. But put on some earrings, change my shirt. I need to hurry up and take these pictures. But if you like this look, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment. Go follow me on all my other socials so you can see the look. And I will see you all in my next video.